Make sure the cameras is up.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3,
Make sure all the cameras is up.
1.
When you need help or advice, you turn to your parents or a trusted friend for help. So why go outside of Virginia, your home, when you need car insurance? Able Insurance gives you individual attention and won't turn you away no matter what your driving record looks like. Giving same-day personal service in the state of Virginia for over 30 years. Able Insurance, 979-0814 is the number. AbleInsurance.com is the site. I want the whole world spin my record. Cheryl, the hoodie styles, check game.
What's good though? What's good with y'all? It's Monday, man. Guess we gotta talk about the damn combine. I definitely gotta talk about Antonio Brown though, man. Gotta talk about it. Gotta talk about it. I be massaged. And massaging.
I got GPS, I be massaging. I catch poke for fish cause I'm massaging. I like a matrimony plate, I be massaging. Even oodles and noodles, I be massaging. Fill out the ghetto,
I be massaging.
I got ice around my neck,
Cause I'm massaging. And I'm massaging. Here we go. What up, 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 though? Welcome to the BallHawk Show podcast on this Monday, baby. And we gotta talk about the NFL Combine, of course, man. All these workouts. We got some dudes out here that's some damn freaks. They need to be in a new Space Jam with LeBron James as the Monstars. So we're gonna talk about winners or losers of the Combine, NBA topics, LeBron James and the Lakers, what's really going on. Even Carmelo Anthony may not want to play for the damn Lakers. So, I put out a feeler. What was everybody's topics they want to talk about? A lot of people want to talk about LeBron James and the Lakers. Got some people feel like he fell off. I don't know if he fell off, but it's some things people want to discuss, and I'm gonna let them call in and discuss it because they want to discuss it. The one thing I definitely want to discuss is the Antonio Brown Stop Slandering Me tour. We got to talk about AB, man. I listen to a lot of aficionados. Everybody got these big shows on the conglomerate channels. They get paid a lot of money. And to me, I feel like they stand safe with the narrative and don't nobody want to speak against what's really going on. So I'm going to jump into my thoughts with AB and why I feel like AB is in his damn rights to clear his name up. Because we always say, hey, man, if somebody feel a certain way, they need to speak up on their behalf. And I feel like Antonio Brown is damned if he do, damned if he don't. The only issue I got, well, I'm going to let y'all know when I get into my spiel. Also, topics, how much did the Combine mean to you? How much does the Underwear Olympics truly mean to you if you are a GM, if you are a scout, if you are a coach? What does the Combine do to you? How much of the needle does it move for you? Is the Combine more for the unknown versus the known? What is your criteria when it comes down to looking at Combine numbers and testing numbers and drills, etc., etc.? Because people swear up and down Kyler Murray dumb for not doing anything at the Combine. And I feel like that's that fandom selfishness because they want to see them then and not when the athlete wants to display themselves to you. So we're going to jump into that narrative because I got to talk about Kyler Murray and this 5'10" BS where everybody's excited that he 5'10" and not 5'9". God damn, are we really doing this, people? We really doing this? Getting excited because somebody is 5'10", no matter what the tape shows you, no matter how much somebody produces and performs, we still stuck in this old Stone Age way of looking at things that we got to get out of our damn feelings and get our own damn way and then allow ourselves to evolve when it comes to the sport of football. So we're going to talk about that. But first on the agenda, I got to talk about my guy, Antonio Bleach Mustache Ass Brown and his revenge tour. Because Big Ben and the organization been slandering this man's name for months on months on months on months. And don't get me wrong, I know Antonio Brown has gone on Facebook Live doing the post-game discussion in the locker room with Coach Mike Thomas. I understand he wear fur coats and like to get saucy. I understand he driving expensive cars and speeding. I understand he throwing over water coolers and all this stuff that you square ass people can't stand, because no matter how flamboyant he get, he's still producing, damn it. They always say, as long as you're producing, they don't care what you do. Until, right? Now all of a sudden, well, the team didn't make the playoffs. Guess who fault it was? Oh, Antonio. Oh, 6th round pick Antonio Brown, huh? We out here letting big mouth Big Ben talk all he wants to because he got 2 Super Bowls, because he was a part of a team that won 2 Super Bowls. Last time I checked, Antonio Brown is better at his position than Big Ben is at his position. But we give Big Ben all this damn cachet when to blabber and run his fat ass mouth anytime he wants to. Throwing interceptions to defensive linemen, but AB ran the wrong route. What the hell that got to do anything to you throwing the ball to a big damn ugly in Denver in crunch time? And then you got the nerve to say, it was up to me. I would have threw the juju every damn time. It is up to you, fool. You the quarterback. Throw the damn ball to the right person. But it's Antonio's fault. You know, me and AB talk, we friends. Apparently y'all ain't friends enough, because he felt some type of way that you were slandering this man every Monday on a damn radio show. Every damn Monday you talk about everybody else. And then when it comes to you, Big Ben, being accountable for all the damn interceptions you known to throw, what do you say? I'm a gunslinger. I'm going to keep throwing them. That's what makes me so good. I'm going to take risks. I can do that. I'm Big Ben. I could grab an ass in the club and ain't nothing going to happen to me. I could take him to the bathroom. Ain't nothing going to happen to me. Well, you know what? That's some BS. And then you punk GM talking about Big Ben and his 52 kids. I'm a grown-ass man, dog. You ain't going to be calling me no damn kid. You ain't going to have no white man calling me no damn kid. Okay? In this climate, you better choose your words wisely. That ain't the right look if you're coming for Pittsburgh, because he a sucker. I'm talking about Big Ben, the worst leader in football right now. Between him and A-Rod, it's a coin toss, because they throw everybody under the bus but them damn selves, and usually leaders start with themselves. We, they speak French. We, not use. We. And that's what we see in Pittsburgh, a whole lot of you people. We don't need Le'Veon Bell. We got Connor. We don't need AB. We got Juju. You know what? I hope y'all get what y'all damn deserve. I hope the Cowboys, or no, not the Cowboys. I hope New England win another damn ring and y'all can't claim Sixburg no more, because y'all be in second place. All this bad. We could replace anybody. That's what we do. We just retool. That's what we do. All y'all hot mighty ass, you need to get Big Ben ass up out of there. That's what you need. Get him out of the Haagen-Dazs line. Talking about some damn Big Ben. And y'all mad at Antonio for going on LeBron's the shop. I'm glad LeBron brought Antonio Brown. Talk your talk, Antonio. Talk your talk. Rock, what's good, man? You off mute, man, whenever you ready. Talk your talk, Antonio.
What's up, hey, I see they done brought BallHawk out. They done brought Angry Hawk out.
Man, it's some bull crap, bro.
I'm happy to.
It's
a bunch of BS, man, and it's time. I'm so happy that it's happening, and people like I can't think of her name now. On talent show used to be on Undisputed.
Christine Lee. Oh no, Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor.
Yeah, Joy Taylor. She said, man, if you don't like it, you might as well get used to it, because this is how the players are going to be from now on. And like, if you look at Ben's situation, if you look at Kyler Murray's situation, man, it's really showing the racism, you know, that we used to think was eliminated in sports, but you know what I'm saying, it was amongst the players, but not from the front office and all that. That's just another way to try to keep somebody down. And I'm a prime example of somebody that went through that of, you know, you one side, but you know what I'm saying, you dominating on the field, then they'll turn around and take a quarterback, or and like in my case, a person that played the same position on another team, played in the same conference, same amount of time, but didn't dominate like you did, but because they have the measurables, they'll take them rather than want to get a guy a chance that's been dominated. It shouldn't matter about size. So, but with the AB stuff, I'm so happy he's speaking out, man, because it's disgusting how long Big Ben, he acts like he's immune to anything, even the justice system. Like, the media makes me so mad about him because they won't even talk about his rape allegations.
No.
But when anybody else got something going on, they bringing it back up. Like, Skip refused to even mention it. Like, dude, and then y'all want to get mad at the man for going on the shop and for wanting more money, for wanting to be treated better. Like, it's this shut up and dribble mentality. People ain't saying it like that woman did. All she did was say what the rest of the world, and I'm not just talking about white people, I'm talking about black people also. We got it bad trying to tell the next man or the next athlete what to do, what they should be thankful. It's a privilege. It's not a right. Get out of here. No. That man worked his butt off.
Yeah,
that man really worked his butt off.
They really irritate me with that old tomfoolery they be pulling about somebody be thankful. And not, look, just because somebody thankful don't mean they're a sucker and they can't speak up for themselves. They're a grown ass man, and I'm tired of stuff always being one side and the media quick to jump to somebody because of past accomplishments or just because of a narrative that's built. And that's what we ran into with Big Ben and Antonio. They let Big Ben go on all these radios, talk bad about anybody, and just because somebody got a lot of background, man. I don't know who it is that I unmuted, but you got a lot of background. I may have to mute you.
Hold on. Is that me?
No, it might be. It's clear now. But yeah, man. And now that Antonio speaking out, it's like they uncomfortable with it. It's like, so what are we doing? So, because if Antonio would have never said anything, the narrative would have been built that he must be guilty because he didn't speak it up for himself. Everybody said that. You remember with the Cap situation? Where Cap at? He ain't talking. Why he ain't talking? Why he ain't talking? They want you to say.
Then not to cut you off, Larry Fitzgerald pissed me off today.
Oh,
he really did. I'm gonna tell because I just wanna
be thankful for the quarterback you got. You got it good.
What he really did was he really took the opportunity to big up himself to try to remind us he ain't really never had no great quarterback at the hand for no long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
But the point is that Antonio Brown has never caught a touchdown pass from any other quarterback other than Ben Roethlisberger.
Okay.
I mean, that's obvious, but no, I think he was taking the chance to say, hey, man, I'm great. Look what I've been playing with all these years. You see what I'm saying? So he should be thankful and all of that. Like, nah, man, Ben is wrong.
That don't mean, and that don't mean somebody not.
Ben is wrong for what he did.
And here's the thing that I really dislike. People can have a gripe and still be thankful. Like, you come to your wits end with certain things. You come to your wits end with people just running with a mistake you made and painting you as, like, this kid was a 6th round pick. The same thing that make him great is the same thing we're not going to like. He got a chip on the shoulder. So no matter how successful you get, you're going to have a chip on your shoulder because you feel like those that doubt you. Randy Moss never lost his chip. T.O. never lost his chip. Jerry Rice never lost his chip. They were assholes. Jerry Rice was an ultimate asshole. He was. People kill me when they're like, they got to be like Rice. What you mean? Rice was the same way. Social media just wasn't around. Marvin Harrison sat by himself all the damn time. Like, you look at receivers, they're enigmas, man. Like, you have to be a certain way. You have outliers. You have the Julios. You have the Larry Fitzgerald. You have those guys, AJ Green. You have those introverts that's outliers. But the majority of the time, they're going to be a certain temperament because they understand that's what makes them great. We love Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan is the biggest asshole ever. Just look at his Hall of Fame speech. He sent shots at everybody. But it's Jordan. He was successful. He could do it. That don't make it right. Give me the same energy. So this AB thing is really irritating me.
AB is the most productive receiver in like the last 6-7 years. Julio, them included. Like, and he earned it just due.
He's been productive with one of the most productive quarterbacks over that same time frame.
Okay, so we're gonna take away from Jerry Rice's greatness then. So when we take away from Jerry Rice's greatness, are we gonna take away from Jerry Rice?
Go back in the house.
Are we gonna take away?
Big Ben has not been on the same. Big Ben has not been a top a top 3 quarterback in the league the last 6-7 years. He has not.
No, I'm not saying he's been a top 3 quarterback, but however, he's been a key factor in the most productive wide receiver over that time frame.
It's hand to hand, right, JaVale? It's hand to hand, right?
Does that excuse him? That's like saying because I'm the father, I'm the man of my house, I'm the provider, the protector, I get to come in here and treat my wife any kind of way.
No. I'm not saying that, but all great quarterbacks are the dominant, the alpha male of the organization. That's just how it goes, especially in the NFL. Quarterbacks run the league. And Roethlisberger may not be Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers or Drew Brees. However, he has multiple Super Bowl wins, and
why does he have multiple Super Bowl wins? The team does.
Because that's how it goes.
It don't.
And when it comes to quarterbacks, that's how they're looked at. That like Tom Brady. Tom Brady has this many rings.
So do we talk about Jeff Hostetler and his rings too? We don't talk about Trent Dilfer and his ring. It's not. It's a narrative that's just built.
Because they haven't done it multiple times. Hawk, come on, Hawk. You know that.
What did Big Ben do both Super Bowls? What Big Ben do both Super Bowls? What Peyton Manning do both Super Bowls?
You saying that gives him the right to air their dirty laundry in public? Like everybody on this phone who has a woman or wife or anything, right? We have arguments, right? We have disagreements. You don't take it to social media. You don't take it to the radio. Don't none of us come on the radio talking about the problems in our home. That's the same thing with sports. You're supposed to keep it in-house. Guess what? Man, you can come to me and say whatever you want as a teammate on how I ran a route or anything face-to-face. But when you say it on TV, when it's clear, in my mind, I'm like, you threw the ball to the point, like you said, you threw it to a defensive tackle. It don't matter what kind of route I ran. The ball was never going to get to me.
What Ben usually does when he comes at people like that is usually, I'm not going to say in-house, but it's usually not on an ESPN conversation, or it's not something that's national. It's usually in Pittsburgh or in that area on his syndicated.
You can't say that though, bro, because we live in a social media day and age. Anything you say will get out there because you are being Roethlisberger, the leader, the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you say something that's potential hazardous to
okay, Antonio Brown came out last year in the locker room after a game on social media. You don't think that was an issue or a problem?
We never said it
wasn't. Yes, that was a problem, but I'm saying you saying it like he put it out there in the public. I'm telling you right now, there's no knock on you, BallHawk. Ben Roethlisberger can come on BallHawk show right now, right, and say something foul about a teammate. BallHawk show gonna blow up.
Gonna blow the hell up.
Because of who he is. Because of who Big Ben is, you can't say that to a female. You gotta know your place and know who you are.
I agree with, and I understand what you're saying, but I just think when it comes to quarterbacks are held to a different standard. I mean, we just gotta look. We just gotta look for instance. We're talking about Ben Roethlisberger, right? And when we talk about situations that happen with the law when it comes to females, just look at how he was treated so much differently than other athletes are or have been treated. You know what I'm saying? When his situations arose and what was testified and so forth. I mean, quarterbacks are different, man. And Ben, and again, I'm not saying he's a top 5 or top 10, but over the past 15, 16 years, he has been one of the most 5 best and consistent quarterbacks in the NFL.
Well, hey, so here's my question. When you reference that, whose fault is it that he has that type of clout, or quarterbacks have that type of clout? Because I hate using the word clout, but able to just do that. Because when you have like other players that, you know, come at the coach in the way that he be coming at the coach, they usually getting the high tail up out of there. Like say like DJ Swearinger, who actually was telling the truth about the whole defense, but they got him up out there the next week.
I think the Steelers,
because he's a QB, he doesn't get that treatment.
No. To answer your question, I believe Steelers would have still been productive and would have still won without Antonio Brown. The Steelers would not have been productive and won without Ben Roethlisberger.
Are you sure? Because I remember him throwing about 5 or 6 picks. He's the only quarterback I think has threw 6 picks in one game.
Okay, listen.
Ain't he? He got to be able to call himself out when he does stupid stuff like that. Instead of calling everybody else.
Okay. Antonio Brown has never caught a touchdown pass from any other quarterback ever than Ben. And Ben usually takes injuries and misses 2, 3, 4 games a year. Okay? Because he's one of the most injured quarterbacks over the past 10 plus years. Antonio Brown has never caught a touchdown pass from any other quarterback. And the Steelers are still productive and are still good. And his
how many games they play without Antonio and how they do?
I'm not. They still.
You just said they'll be successful without Antonio. So what? How they been when Antonio missed the game?
You're changing the narrative.
I'm not. You just said they wouldn't be successful without Antonio. So I asked you a question. When Antonio has missed, how have they been?
Roethlisberger was still productive, putting up numbers before Antonio Brown.
Come on, bro. Since Antonio's got there, when Antonio missed games, how have they been? It's a simple question.
My man, what's your name?
That's JaVale.
Hey, did you do?
It's JaVale. JaVale didn't want to argue. That got to be what it is. I'm gonna tell you why I say this, JaVale.
You stepped up the pass.
Okay. Take AB out of the equation. He did the same BS to Le'Veon. So this is my thing. Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got
you. Yeah,
y'all ain't never been that quiet before. I thought my phone had died or something.
No,
but like I know what it's like to be a leader on a team. I know what it's like to have to speak to the media every Monday or Tuesday and stuff that following week after wins and losses and stuff like that. And I know what it's like to know that a few players didn't play good, blow the game and all that. You can't say that in media day. But when I get back to that locker room, I'm like, man, look here, you better get your shit together. Don't fire red blowing the game, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just simple as that. You can say whatever you want to when it's face to face with that man. A man is going to respect you more for coming to him with it, right? Man, me, Hawk, and the other guys on our teams, we had disagreements all the time. We never went to the media with it. Maybe it's the ownership. Maybe it's the ownership or the GM allowing him to do that. Because the GM, or was it the GM or the owner who came out and said, Ben is the man and there's 52 other kids on the team. That didn't come out of Ben's mouth. That came from front office personnel.
And when Antonio Brown said that the GM, they let Ben do what he want to do, people always say, well, Ben is a 2-time Super Bowl winner. He can do that. That's everybody's excuse. That's an excuse, though. That's an excuse. At the end of the day, dog. Hold on, JaVale. At the end of the day, we men. I don't care how successful you've been. You're not going to treat me like a child and talk to me like I'm a child. And you're not going to take in-house stuff and go to a damn radio station. I don't care how successful you are. And especially when you say we're good friends. Obviously, we not. Because we good friends, don't talk about BallHawk outside of this locker room. That's a sucker move. Ben is a bitch for that. Straight like that. Ain't no getting around it. I don't care how successful you are. At the end of the day, you're a man. And you being a bitch going into the radio talking about AB ran the wrong route when you threw a damn interception to a damn D lineman. That's a bitch move. You got 2 rings. You could be one of the best that ever did it. But in that moment, you was a bitch. Ain't no getting around of it. And anybody that co-signed that shit is a bitch. That's a bitch move. Straight like that. Ain't no getting around it, bro. Like, why are we sitting here pussyfooting because he's a damn quarterback? I don't give a hell what you are. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You could be a quarterback, and that's the thing about the NFL. They empower the quarterback to where these sucky-ass dudes get $20 million contract. But since they're a quarterback, we cool with it. But then a dude like Le'Veon Bell can't get paid. He easy replaceable. Punk-ass quarterbacks are too, because even Ben, one of his Super Bowls, he didn't do nothing. Peyton Manning, both his Super Bowls, what'd he do? He didn't do nothing. Why do we keep building these narratives for quarterbacks and let them do this sucker stuff? But if it was Cam Newton, we ain't gonna let him do it. We pick and choose which quarterbacks we let do it. And that's the thing. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. We choose our favorites. And majority of the time, they melanin in color. They could do that. Cam couldn't do this crap. Let's keep it funky on this show. You know, we don't pussyfoot around anything. He's a bitch for that. And now Antonio Brown speaking up, now something wrong with it. That ain't right, bro. That ain't right. LeBron be doing some sucker shit too. Throwing people under the bus. Trade motherfuckers anytime they want. And now these dudes can't play. Fool, you just try to trade me. Now, but you're supposed to be activating stuff. You about to activate taking your ass home, but it ain't your fault because you the king. Nah, everybody, no, I don't care who you is. You do some sucker stuff. Ben was a sucker for this. Antonio, he threw the cooler. Sucker, don't do that. You did a Facebook. Sucker, don't do that. But Big Ben, a quarterback, we good? Like, come on, man. Because he ain't caught no other touchdown pass and stuff for Ben. What the fuck does that mean? So what?
I mean, because I was saying that because I think when your man stated a few moments ago about Larry Fitzgerald, I think that's what he was trying to come at. That's the only reason I made that point about the touchdown and the quarterback, because Larry Fitzgerald's basically saying, hey, bro, you have played with an all-time, I'm not going to say all-time great, but you have played with one of the best quarterbacks over your career. And
be
I
submissive.
think Fitzgerald realizes that it's important.
Larry Fitzgerald is a yes man. Fitzgerald a company man. He a yes man.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna look. I'm not gonna dog Larry. I'm not gonna dog Larry. Larry is looking from the outside, looking in like, man, I wish I had a quarterback like Ben my whole career. That's cool. But at the same time,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but at the same time, Larry got to realize.
Larry could have left. Larry could stay in Arizona.
Say that again, Shake.
I said he
chose to stay there.
He could have been out.
But I mean, but you got to realize he did have Kurt Warner for what 2-3 years. They went to a Super Bowl, but it didn't. They lost. They lost to Big Ben. Actually, I just thought about that. They lost to the Steelers with Big Ben, but he went there, and I mean he stayed there, and he was with Kurt Warner, and Carson Palmer had 2 or 3 Pro Bowl seasons with the Cardinals. You know what I'm saying? But he realizes that Larry Fitzgerald
if Larry would have spoke up, if Larry would have said what he said, but would have been like, I understand how AB feels right now and what he's saying, but you got a Hall of Fame quarterback throwing it to you, so you should be appreciative. Think about that.
Yeah.
That'll be totally different. But see, Larry Fitzgerald act like he ain't making hard on Anquan Bolden to get paid and get his money. You see what I'm saying? When Anquan Bolden got a lot to do with why he got the numbers that he got. He wasn't quite the same when Bolden left.
I mean, and one thing to me, I think obviously his numbers speak for themselves. You think about it, man. He is 31 years old. He's going to be 32 before the next season is up.
What that mean?
And anything over 30, you're getting old, man.
What that mean?
That's getting old, bro. What you mean? How can I say that?
What that mean?
How can you say that? How old is Tom Brady?
You can't compare quarterback to any other position.
So have we not seen plus 30-year-olds have good years, JaVale?
But we had the same conversation this time last year. When I brought up the same point last at this exact same time when the Packers Jordy Nelson go. He was 32.
Whoa. They let him go. Time out, bro. Time out. JaVale, put in the context.
They let him go.
JaVale.
They let him go.
Hold on. Can you put in the context why Jordy Nelson was let go? What was Jordy Nelson been battling with the past couple of years with the Packers?
He had
Okay, thank you. Knee injuries, right?
Right.
All right, so let's put in the context.
The age factor.
No, but you got to put in the context.
The age factor.
Age don't matter if injuries played a role. Like that played a role in his age.
Okay. So at 31, how many years you give Antonio Brown to be at the top receiver in the league? 3. I would just say 3 off the top till he's 34.
All right.
So is he worth the first round? Is him right now, even though he's not healthy and he's been the top receiver the past 5 seasons, is he worth the first round draft pick?
You can't go by past performances. Reason why that relationship that he had, as far as just understanding what each other do and the ability he had. See, this is what folks don't understand when it comes to being a dominant receiver on the next level. When you and your quarterback got that relationship like that, as far as like y'all know each other, they do untraditional ass routes and shit. So that's why it'd be hard to stop a guy like an AB, because they've been throwing the ball and catching the ball from each other for so long. When he goes somewhere else, they're gonna have to learn each other all over again. So that top five.
So what you saying is he has no value to any other team like he does the Steelers. That's basically what you saying.
No, he's saying you can't put a cap on it. We don't know. That's any player. You don't know what they're gonna be in the new system.
I think it's only 2 teams that he can give similar value to, and that's New England and Green Bay. Because of the type quarterbacks that they have. The other teams, he can't go to those teams. He didn't want to play with Juju. He's not going to want to play with
time out. He don't want to play with Juju?
He didn't say that.
Did he just say that?
Man.
Did you just say that?
Come on, man.
You
didn't know you got upset.
God
You didn't
damn.
see upset because Juju got took away from his target.
It's that bullshit, right?
Come on, man. Come on,
It's that
bro.
bullshit, man.
He had 15 touchdowns
Bullshit, man.
What does Eddie work out with in the offseason?
Come on, man.
Now you got an issue with Juju, man. See, this that stuff right here. I don't like.
Come on,
ain't no come on. Fuck,
this man took away from his yard.
You sound stupid right now.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. You gotta understand. The only reason Juju got so many looks because Antonio was getting double teamed.
Now he don't like Juju.
Juju had a great season. Juju like AB because he did look because AB drawing the double team.
Yo, man, it just amazed me how things.
We don't have a lot to say.
You said Green Bay. Hey, Adams had a great season without him. He wasn't getting double teamed. Devontae Adams didn't have nobody else. He still had 13, 14 touchdowns.
You still got Aaron Rodgers though.
Okay, so I mean, what's your point?
I'm just trying to figure out what your.
I'm not saying Roethlisberger is as good as Aaron Rodgers, but Devontae Adams' still numbers were comparable to Antonio Brown's without him. So you don't need another receiver on the opposite side to get numbers.
You need another receiver. That's the only player he was throwing the ball. Got the receivers, like a quarterback with no receivers, no Pro Bowl type level. You're not really winning nothing like that, man. Unless you got a little cheat game like the Patriots. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, JaVale, who led the NFL in touchdown catches?
Who led the NFL in touchdown catches?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if you speak, AB had 14, 15, 16.
He had the most. So you wouldn't take that on your team no matter who you got?
No, I don't want my Redskins to trade a first round pick for fucking Antonio Brown. Okay. We don't got no quarterback. Hell no.
Y'all don't got nothing.
So right.
Okay.
So what? My point. You're making my point for me. And it's rumored that the Raiders and the Redskins are the 2 hottest teams on his radar.
Don't worry, we wouldn't want AB on the Redskins either. We wouldn't want AB on the Redskins either. So we can all agree with that.
So I'm saying, so why? So I don't care what he done with Ben.
We were talking about the Packers. We won't talk about your Redskins. We're talking about the Packers. Why wouldn't the Packers take that?
I'm here, and with Devontae Adams put up and you in front of your computer. Devontae Adams' numbers are comparable to Antonio Brown's last season. You talking about one season. This man had 100 catches the last 6 seasons. And Devontae Adams has not been a top 10 receiver until the past 2 seasons.
Everybody has an outbreak. This is his breakout year. His breakout year is comparable to AB's regular average year. That's what's so funny about it.
No, it's not average. The year before, and that's one of the reasons the Packers. No, that's not funny.
It is funny, dog. Ha, I'm laughing. You can shoot me, whatever.
It's not.
You gonna tell me what the hell I can laugh at. I'm laughing.
That's one of the reasons. No, that's not facts, though. That's one of the reasons that the Packers.
That's one of the reasons the Packers
released. Can do this on any team. Man, I feel like you put Devontae Adams on the Vikings for Kirk Cousins. You're not going to be having this argument that you're stating right now.
Devontae had his first 1,000-yard season, and you want us to just say, "Hey, he was up there with AB." Come on, son.
He had a good season the year before last.
No, he didn't.
That was one of the reasons.
He had 885 yards before last season.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Right.
How's that good?
Decent.
Man, get out of here with that mess, man. Shut your ass up. You sound dumb. You sound dumb. You reaching, dog. Because Jordan Nelson was hurt, fool. He kept hurting his knee. Keep up.
Again. And they
God damn, bro. Talking about you speaking facts. You speaking fraudulent facts. You look like Tay Rock in front of Pat State right now. Emotional.
Man, y'all want some bullshit. Fuck Antonio Brown.
Yeah, I know.
Damn, fuck that.
Fuck your bum ass Redskins. That's why they bum.
You welcome.
Them bum ass Redskins. Bum asses.
Yeah, fuck the Redskins too.
Yeah.
So fuck. Antonio Brown ain't done shit without Ben Roethlisberger. Point blank. Point blank. Point blank.
What your Redskins done with anybody?
Ben Rodgers.
Again, we ain't talking about the Redskins.
You just brought them up.
I said I don't want the Redskins to get Antonio.
We don't want them. We don't want the Redskins to get
him.
How
many Hall of Famers was on them Super Bowl teams?
What Super Bowl teams you talking about? The Steelers?
We ain't talking about the Redskins Super Bowl teams. I tell you that. VHS.
Oh man, I don't know no Hall of Famers on their team other than I don't know. Hines Ward probably gonna be a Hall of Famer. He ain't gonna be a Hines Ward a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Yes, he is. Why would he not be?
He is. Troy Polamalu.
Man, come on, Slim.
And let's talk about it too. Those championships that Ben so-called won, I mean, defense had a lot to do with that, man. Even with the one against he played a good game.
Hey, look, we
can't guarantee. I tell you, the only guarantee Hall of Famer Ben Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown. That's the only Ben Roethlisberger. The only guarantee
Antonio Brown, right?
And I said Antonio Brown.
All right, let's move.
We talking about a future Hall of Famer and a man who just had 800 yards the year before.
And let's talk about scheme too. I don't think Ben would be all that great if it wasn't for Todd Haley coming there. You know what I'm saying? Todd Haley.
He got Todd Haley fired though.
You know what I'm saying? The scheme that he had.
He got Todd.
Yeah, he sure did because he blamed him, right?
Yep.
Blamed him for everything he was doing wrong, right?
Hey, look.
I don't understand why the world hate R. Kelly, but you know what I'm saying? We over here talking about Big Ben. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, do you respect rapists? I'm not about to be having no respect. I don't care. You my quarterback, nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you foul, bro. I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna be nasty on top of that.
I agree. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Big Ben, that shit gets swept under the rug, man. He a hoe. He a real hoe.
Hey,
check this out. The difference is the age. That's the difference. If Ben Roethlisberger hadn't done the same thing to 13, 14-year-old girls, he would not be in the NFL right now.
No. The difference is the color of his skin. That's what that is.
Yeah, man. That's the difference. And I don't want to hear that different shit, man. That's because a rapist. A rapist. I don't know what age they are.
Hey,
motherfuckers could have been 80 years old. Stand-up guy, he's not respecting no racist, bro.
Hey, check this out. This out. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna wrap this. Look. At the end of the day, Big Ben can do what he wants because he's the quarterback and he won 2 Super Bowls. That's the narrative. We don't like it. I hate it, but that's just what it is. So now let's go ahead and transition to the NFL Combine. We got to talk about Kyler Murray and the most fake ass excitement for somebody being 5'10" I ever seen in my life. I ain't never seen people want to make sure a dude measure out to 5'10" so it can validate them drafting him in the first round when he legit no matter his size. I don't understand this mess, man. Like, why do we always put a lot of stock in height when somebody can just
He's black, man. He's black. Yeah, that's, you know. I mean, the only thing that did was give him a little bit more height. The boy can play.
He can play, bro. I don't care what his height is.
Now, that's just
Yeah, you can play. Period.
That's so how many folks don't know what they're doing. Man, that's a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
This show how many folks in the NFL, like, it comes off as hating when people don't really be knowing what's going on, but it's plenty of guys in the play pro ball that feel like, man, it's a lot of dummies when it comes to evaluating talent. Like, and they've been doing it for years. And I heard somebody say something earlier about they start just doing the way, looking at the 40. Like, they will literally ignore what they saw on film.
Talk about it, Rock.
Somebody could be sorry as shit, come run a 4-4 or a 4-3, and goddamn it, jump up to the third, second, and first round of the draft where they goddamn it ain't done nothing in 4 years at the university.
So you agree with me? You agree with me that 40 flatline speed is the most overrated thing that the NFL does?
And I'm gonna tell you how I know for a fact it's overrated, because 40 is actually a game. You can be taught how to play the game of the 40. I was taught too late the game of the 40. I literally got with this I got with this D1 program, but this was when I was already playing pro ball at the time. Matter of fact, I had just left Grand Rapids. My whole life, I had been running like 4.5, 4.6 in the 40, right? Because I just didn't know how to run the 40. Man, I got with this program and I ran a 4.38 at 215 pounds. The guy said, man, I never seen no shit like this in my life where a guy actually runs slower from his 20 to 30 and 30 to 40 than he's doing his 10. I was running 1.3 in the 10. That's moving. You see what I'm saying? So you should I look at more stuff like that. Now, look at the kid. He did a great job from Ole Miss. Metcalf.
Android.
But he had the third to the slowest time in short shuttle and air drill and stuff. And that was only 2 quarterbacks ran slower.
So that means his route running ain't. I'm sorry, go ahead. Bro.
Yeah, his route running ain't nothing.
Yeah, so his route running in and out of breaks, he's gonna be dead. He's gonna be dead to corners.
He's gonna be stiff. Yep.
But he won't even be the best receiver on his team. That's the thing. The best receiver on the team was A.J. Brown.
What people don't understand, I would take a guy that's 4'6", right, that knows the game, understands leverage and all of this, right? He's a football player. Now he's gonna recognize a play way before your 4-3 guy, and he's gonna look like he's way faster than him because he's gonna be coming out of breaks on plays that your DB that run 4-3 gonna still be in his back pedal. Why you think these guys still get out there and be getting torched in the league? They're so-called fast. I don't get why they haven't got away from that yet. Like, bruh, what is his ball skills like? What is his reaction time like? When he see it, does he react now, or does he take a whole lot of choppy steps to get out his break? You see what I'm saying? You gotta be able to break.
Yeah, but one thing I think about him is comes into play is, I think when it comes to GMs and owners and scouts, they feel that, I mean, because the 40 is the most the sexy thing in the draft. Yeah. I think when it comes to the 40 and the bench press, that's sexy. They want the strongest. They want the fastest. You know what I'm saying? And I think a 3 or 4 year tape of college is overshadowed. You know, so it's either you have great film or great workout or a great draft. Because like Kyler Murray, he said, fuck it, I'm gonna do interviews. I ain't stepping on the field.
Yep. And
he didn't hurt himself. He didn't hurt himself by not throwing or not doing anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because you can't go down the draft if you don't do anything, but you can go down the draft if you perform poorly at the combine. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to hold on. Last point. I'm gonna let you talk. When it comes to Metcalf, I think they look at the pedigree. His father, his uncle.
Yes.
Eric Metcalf. Yep. We were still young at the time, but we still remember that name with the Browns. Eric Metcalf was a great player.
But guess what though? That should be the reason. If I'm a GM, if I'm over player personnel and all of that, that'll be one of my knocks on him. I'm gonna tell you why. This kid been bred to do this his whole life, grown. They got him in the best training facilities with the best coaches, the best everything. This is all you're gonna get out of him. You done seen his ceiling. You see what I'm saying? I look at it that way because as opposed to a kid that's just out there. A lot of us don't get no training or nothing until you get to the college level. You see what I'm saying? I guarantee you this kid has had the best training since Pee Wee football.
Hey, yo, let me ask you this because Rock touched on this also. Like JaVale, many people say 40. The reason why I feel like the 40 is overrated and very misleading because you can actually teach somebody how to master running a 40. I remember, what's his name? The dude Swore that played at USC, played receiver back in the day. He counted 18 steps en route to his 4.3. Like he mastered running the 40. And the fact that you got guys trying to basically not learn how to manipulate the clock, you know, how to keep your hand down long, the forward lean. There's so many things you can do to manipulate and try to achieve the best time. Further less you know that we putting too much stock in a straight line race with shorts on when football is played in pads, when you are rarely going to run 40 straight yards unimpeded. You feel what I'm saying? That's why the phenomenon of Jerry Rice was so amazing because Jerry Rice ran hills and to be able to maintain his top speed for a longer period of time. So when guys get ran down, it's not necessary that somebody so much faster than that guy. You see guys breaking down. You see guys running track and running 100 meters. It's all about who can who can maintain their top speed longer and hit it at a later stage at the 100. Like the 100 is the same way with Usain Bolt. You'll see guys jump out on him, and then all of a sudden it's like he's running the field down. It's like, no, you hit your top speed so fast that you couldn't maintain it, and he was still in his drive phase. And I just feel like with the 40, it's more or less for guys that aren't on the radar, so it gets you to look at them. But when a guy has game film, I think DJ Metcalf did himself a service because he had the neck injury because he never played a full season. So the 40 helps you be more enamored of who is he? He's an enigma. Now it forces you to choose him and it forces you to take a risk of not choosing him and possibly missing out. The one thing that jumped out to me about him was his hand size. His hand size was like 9 something. For a dude that's 6'3" to have a 9'7" hands, that's small. My hands was 10 and some change. I don't have overly big size hands, but you expect the guy 6'3" to have mitts. You know, you look at our boy in Houston, he got mitts. He wear triple X gloves. And you see when the ball touches his hand, it's a wrap. Damian Harrell, who played with me in Colorado, had mitts. Russell Wilson got mitts. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for hand size. I'm looking for the short shuttle. Of course, I want a guy that can run a 4.45, but I'm looking for 3-cone, looking for short. And when his short shuttle was just
the 3-cone gonna show you more.
Yeah, his short shuttle was a 4.5, and the 3-cone was a 7.
You heard what Bill Belichick looks for, and then none of it had anything to do with speed. He said, can he get open and can he catch?
And you know, I hope the young dude, I hope it pans out for him because here's the thing I dislike about the combine. I dislike about the coverage that DK's getting. Now we're going to we're going to forget about he's still developing, and we're going to expect him to come in and wreck shop because of his measurables, because of his physique, and when he's getting drafted. So if he gets drafted in the top 20, we're going to forget that he's a project. We're going to treat him like Matt Jones. Remember Matt Jones, the white boy that played at Arkansas, was 6'6", 230, ran a 4.3. We didn't let him develop. He was a project. We call him a bust. No, he wasn't a bust.
Hope.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Hope. Out of everybody we saw at the combine over the weekend that performed, who you think? To me, before I to preface this question, who do you feel helped themselves the most? And maybe I would, if I asked who hurt themselves the most, it would be Metcalf because of his hips are just fucking horrible. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But to me, his hips, like he can't move. He's not quick. Because to me, it's more important when it comes to. It depends on the position you play. if you
need to be
are,
quickness is better than speed.
Yeah.
All day long.
Yeah. That's my point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm pointing.
Antonio Brown, matter of fact.
Yeah. So who I think actually
but
who I like
Antonio,
the most.
But Antonio Brown still runs a 4.4 though. I mean, he's not slow. And Hulk ran a 4.3 or 4.4, and when he was 20, 21 years old, maybe still could do it now.
You know the problem I got with the 40? That shit don't mean nothing because that ain't game speed. Like you're not coming out of a 3-point stance as a corner or a wide receiver. Like that shit don't have nothing to do with game speed. Game speed completely different.
And that's one thing that I liked about Johnny Manziel. He changed the game in his pro day because he came out in shoulder pads and helmets. Like to me, like pro days in the combine, be fully padded because that's an extra 12 to 15 pounds.
He said still had on shorts.
Well, him having on shorts is because you know what I'm saying. Like when you get to the pro level, all I ever wore was helmet and shoulder pads. The rest
everybody don't wear no leg pads when it comes from the waist down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I like what Johnny done when he had his pro day, and to me that's what every pro day in combine should be. So, run in your gear.
So here's the thing. Let me answer what JaVale asked me. So as far as who helped himself, the dude that I was impressed with the most, that I knew was going to get questioned, that I knew had to show improve and had to show up, was Andy Isabella, the receiver from Massachusetts, the little white boy. The little white boy went to the Senior Bowl, and it was like, well, just a Senior Bowl. Ain't nobody taking it serious. Little white boy, is he really that fast? He ran a 4.3. His short shuttle was dope. His 3-cone was dope. I'm an undersized dude, so I'm always looking for the diminutive guys to show improve. And a knock on him is he's white. So I'm going to just keep it fun with you. I'm like, I wanted him to do his thing because I know he's going to always have a knock over his shoulder. And they just said go to the Patriots. That'll be the perfect match in heaven for him because you remember the young boy that came from UNC, he ain't pan out with the Cowboys, and everybody just pushed him to the side. And I think he with Pittsburgh right now. What's the young boy that was at UNC returning kicks?
Switzer. The punt return.
Yeah.
Switzer.
Yep, Switzer.
They
got rid of him quick. So I like the kid Isabella because people don't believe in him. But, other guys, of course, Juan Thornhill today helped himself out because a lot of people didn't know he was that fast. Because he was playing in the box, he was playing coverage, he was playing hole, playing nickel, and some guys caught balls behind him, so they didn't think he was fast. So he ran a 4.43. Everybody was amazed. You know what I'm saying? So that was when a 40 helped him out. Yeah, the 44. Everybody knew was an athlete when that Alta Vista dunk he had was on ESPN when he was coming out. Yeah. And then that 11.9 broad jump.
I kind of want to make y'all argue again.
What's that? Go ahead. That ain't hard to do.
Because LeBron may pass Jordan tonight in scores.
Who cares?
Man, who cares? Man, I'm gonna say you care. You care. That's why you feel it like that. You mean please let me go.
Go, Rock. Go.
Check this out.
Go.
People get on my nerves with this. He been in since he was 18. It's not his fault Jordan had to go to college. He could have went pro straight out of school if he chose to or not. They weren't stopping him from doing it. So let's stop knocking the man on this. Let's stop knocking him. Let's stop knocking the man on longevity. He played longer. What does? Hey, you can't make the club.
We're not mad.
Check this out. Your best ability is availability, right? So, dude is available. All these things that he get knocked on should actually be a plus. Okay, he loves to play and get everybody else involved, right? People knock him for that, for actually playing the game the right way. They'd rather him be a ball hog. Check this out. The dude would rather pass than to score himself, yet he's going to pass the man that want to score every time he touches the ball. That should say something to you.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
All I want to say is they're passing Jordan's expected.
Kobe passed Jordan too.
Exactly, like past Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who had to go to college, and that you've been in the league since high school, they're not being impressed. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, did you say passing Jordan was expected?
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever.
Kobe passed Mike retired twice, and Kobe passed.
But y'all say Kobe passed Mike like Kobe was some slaw or something.
No. We just saying when Kobe passed, nobody said Kobe.
That's why I'm saying suspect.
That's all. I was just throwing bait out there.
Those years make a difference.
I was throwing bait out there. But go, JaVale. Go answer. Because Rock on the side.
LeBron.
Do you really feel? What's your? I like to talk to people.
That's Rock.
What's your man's name, Home?
That's Rock.
Rock.
Yeah.
Rock.
I'm sorry. Hey, Rock, for real. Like,
I don't apologize.
No.
Hell with him.
No sugarcoat. Do you really feel as a basketball player? And I don't like to compare eras. You know what I'm saying? But do you really feel
about to compare eras?
What LeBron has done over the past 8 to 10 years is better than what we saw in the late 80s and early 90s than Mike done.
You mean the early 90s and late
90s? Yeah. I'm going to tell you why.
I was glued to my TV in the 90s.
I'm gonna tell you why I believe it. See, reason why you were glued to your TV in the 90s is because we never seen it before. So yeah, you're going to do that. Like, I mean, that's a given. I think Michael Jordan, to this day, I'm watching this. Y'all need to watch this too on Netflix, The Umbrella Academy. I like it. But he doing exactly what one. He's doing exactly what one of them little boys on there, the fouls he had. He could go back and forth in time. I believe Jordan so far ahead of his time. He made it look easy, but yet he still couldn't get past the greats in their prime.
What do you want? Let me stop you right there.
He never beat Larry Bird. He never beat Larry Bird.
He never beat Larry Bird.
He did.
He never beat him in the playoffs.
He right.
Hold on. But maybe because he didn't have to face him because Larry Bird was in a different was seated differently. But Michael Jordan stopped 4 great players from winning the national NBA title than any other great.
He did well.
He stopped. He was the sole reason that Patrick Ewing never won a championship. He was the sole reason that John Paxson and Karl Malone never won a championship. He was the sole reason that Charles Barkley never won a championship.
Y'all love to give these guys all this credit if they are the great. Now, don't get me wrong. When we had the 50 best players ceremony, at the time they were the 50 greatest players. John Stockton and a lot of guys come down on them lists now, man, because you done seen the KDs and stuff like that of the world, the Steph Currys. You done seen all these folks that come through. Now, the athletes today are better. I don't get how folks cannot see that.
But the game is was Rockford.
You still have to go by that. John Stockton. Okay, you brought up John Stockton. John Stockton is still a top 5 point guard of all time when it comes to points and assists. It does. John Stockton.
See, now this what gets on my nerves though with y'all. So now stats count. Stats check. Y'all kept saying y'all
say what about LeBron defense?
Brought up LeBron stats.
They say what about LeBron defense though? They say what about his defense?
Right now, LeBron defense is terrible.
Jordan was the only defensive player.
I don't know. Jordan ran the 4-3-40.
Jordan was.
Could have been a tight end.
On top of making the first team.
Hold on, let Darian go. Go ahead, Darian.
I don't want to be petty.
You in the swimming pool, man?
Yeah, he in the stairwell. Go ahead. Let him go. He in the stairwell.
Yeah, I'm running the steps right now, you know what I'm saying? This will be y'all fault.
He at work.
But
go ahead.
Let's be for real though. LeBron, this nigga is not going to make the playoffs, right? He had way better talent. I mean, he got better talent now than he had with Cleveland when he went to the championship last year, right?
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, until they make it to the playoffs, I don't want to hear shit else about LeBron, man. As of right now. You gonna mess up my whole mood. So talking about this whole thing about Mike. You know what I'm saying? He's not, you know what I'm saying? Look, we did it, you know? And then you say that, okay, Mike couldn't have went to the Mike could have just went to the from high school straight to the NBA instead of just going to college. I thought that was a standard back then. Back then, it was a little bit different. Everybody wanted to go all to college. And
everybody was staying for 3 or 4 years. College too. Everybody was staying for 3 or 4 years at that time.
So people always worried about LeBron passing Jordan. We had this conversation, man. It's 2 different eras. That shit is dead. Yeah. LeBron better worry about getting a goddamn win tonight.
Man, this motherfucker ain't passed.
Fuck that 40 points.
Is he going to the playoffs this year? Y'all think they're going?
No, he's not.
Hey, look, I don't.
I think he's gonna get in. I don't think the NBA makes more money with LeBron being in the playoffs. I think he will somehow get into the playoffs. I really do. I don't know how. It's only 20 games left, but even with that being said, I still on this. This is what I go on. I'm telling you right now. Like I said, if NBA players, NFL players with suits. That's the reason why I hate when folks love to argue for Tom Brady like that. Don't get me wrong. See, I know how to appreciate the moment that I'm in. Even though I can't stand Tom Brady, but I appreciate that I was able to witness a quarterback do what he has done. But if
what are you witnessing? What are you witnessing?
I witnessed the first person to win 6 Super Bowls at quarterback. What you saying?
Great. That's like, come on, man. Like,
let me finish. But folks want to have the Jordan and LeBron argument. Like, LeBron is the greatest talent we have seen, period. Because if I could choose between Jordan and LeBron, if they were suits, like an Iron Man suit, I'm jumping in the LeBron suit. Simple as that. Like,
why though?
Huh?
Why?
Because the LeBron suit is bigger, it's faster.
Who got it? There. There we go. Hey, look, check this out. I got something I want to throw out there at y'all. There's LeBron not making the playoffs for the first time, I think, in 14 years. Did that validate the narrative that he was in the weak East and that's why he's been this successful?
Probably because actually the Lakers team he has now, like my man said earlier, is better than any team other than maybe the championship season with Cleveland and Miami.
I'm
gonna put the mic down.
LeBron got everybody on that team except for Rondo,
no shooters, no all-stars, and Luke Walton.
And
Rondo, and Lane. What LeBron has right now, that what he had in Miami and Cleveland, you would only take D Wade and you would only take Kyrie.
Chris Bosh. You're not taking Chris Bosh, Ray Allen.
You're not taking a Ray Allen. You're not taking a 32-year-old Ray Allen.
No, this where y'all messing it up at. Y'all saying it like you starting another team from scratch. No, you gotta look at it as if you starting a team off with LeBron is the first guy you got. Now you compare it. Those guys do not fit well with LeBron. They can't shoot. So I wouldn't take hardly any of them on the LeBron team. I'd rather have shooters all day long that's gonna play defense and sit in the corners and do pick and rolls and stuff, pick and pops. But when LeBron get double or anything like that, he's gonna kick it to you for a wide open shot. He don't have that right now.
So when I say it's about genre and eras, so just take for instance Kuzma and Chris Bosh, okay? Both power forwards, right?
Subscribe.
Who would you rather have?
One's an all-star, a multi-all-star. Chris Bosh.
Again, Chris Bosh was. He was seasoned.
I understand it. None of those young guys are seasoned before he got none of those guys been to play.
He was a franchise player. Hold on. He was in Toronto, yeah. He was by himself.
Yeah.
He was by himself.
Okay, but he was an all-star. But he was an all-star and he was in the playoffs by himself.
Carmelo Anthony is a 10-time all-star. He can't find a fucking team. So what does that mean? What does being an all-star mean?
Actually, he told the Lakers no. I don't know if you knew that, but They try to get him in there. He's like, nah.
I don't even really believe that. Why would the Lakers want Carmelo? Like, I really don't. He don't play. He plays worse defense than LeBron.
LeBron is the Lakers, and LeBron and Carmelo are good friends. If D-Wade,
yeah, I know that, but I wouldn't want dude on my team. They young guys that's gonna play defense.
No, I understand. But if D-Wade was 2 years younger, he'd be on the Lakers right now. I mean, that's just how it goes. If D-Wade was 2 years younger, he'd be a Laker right now. And before the trade deadline, before the All-Star break, D-Wade would be on the Lakers right now.
But how we got started on this? All right, Jordan got championships. Has Jordan ever played a team the caliber of the teams that LeBron has had to play? No. In his era, it was deemed they were deemed a better team.
Yeah, like Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumas were cracking, man.
He didn't beat them.
No, there was only 29 and 30 when he beat them, though. He made them quit. He swept them too.
Either, bro. Pacers was a real good team too.
I remember Dennis Rodman.
What's up, dog? Hold on, Beam on the line. What up, Beam?
I want no joke, bro.
What up, bro?
Hey, y'all, go ahead and let Bean talk because he was talking in the stream. I didn't get to all his statements, so go ahead, Bean.
I mean, well, the Lakers have made a lot of mistakes, and I don't think we holding LeBron accountable for some of these mistakes. One of the first mistakes the Lakers made was trading the big white kid, who was pretty much the best offensive option they had on the offensive end.
Yep.
Right. Yep. They should never trade. Now, when you compare
who did that though?
You know what I'm saying? Now, comparison to two teams, Cleveland had shooters, yes, but they had guys who couldn't create their own shot. Now, scoring isn't a problem for the Lakers. It's the defensive end. LeBron isn't being a leader on the defensive end. He's not being held accountable for that. Like, I mean, we've seen situations where his man is doing the scoring, and then he goes to the timeout and puts everybody out. But that's your leader.
He looking like James Harden of old.
But see, the thing is, he knew what that basketball team was before he first came there. But his plan got revealed during the trade deadline. Yeah, man, he went there. But at the end of the day, there was a young basketball team which made the Lakers had assets and they had money. The plan didn't work out. And these young guys ain't taking to what he's saying right now because they can't trust him.
I can't have a lot of people.
Hey, Ben, you know what's messed up about the leadership in that locker room? And this why I blame LeBron and this why I blame Luke Walton, I blame Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, they ain't on the same page. They can't be, because I'm gonna tell you why. When that trade didn't go through, you know what I would have said to them young boys on there? I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. Because guess what? Now we get to keep all y'all and AD how we wanted it in the first place. You see what I'm saying? And now they'll be more motivated to try to make the playoffs.
They know somebody's not going to be there at the beginning of the next season.
But see, here's the main thing people not paying attention to. These young guys finally got to play with their role model. They finally got to play with somebody they were looking up to.
And found out he's a dickhead.
Yeah, you mentioned the celebrity and
he tried to trade them all. Now, me, I'm a Laker fan. Now, me as a Laker fan, I would never trade those guys to appease somebody who's 34 years old. These guys are 22 and below, and they scoring the basketball. They can do a whole lot of different things, but see, are you looking towards the future and rebuilding what you have, or are you trying to throw everything away? But see, the thing is, you go get defensive players to play with them.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
LeBron.
So you trust that Magic Johnson to do that? But you need two-way players.
The thing is though, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna trust LeBron James decision making right now when it comes to building the basketball team?
No, I'm not trusting LeBron or Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson already fucking with Paul George.
Well, because Magic Johnson right now trying to appease. He's trying to appease LeBron James, and it can't be that way.
Yeah, it can be that way. What you mean? LeBron James is still the best player in the game right now.
When it comes to
he's trying to wear boxes, man.
Yeah, when it comes to the playoffs,
you got to realize this.
Go ahead.
When LeBron James builds a basketball team, when he leaves, the team is destroyed.
Yeah, it is.
They're not going to. Ain't no mistake. None of these basketball teams that going to the playoffs when he left.
You still have to play defense. When it comes to the playoffs, you still have to play defense.
I think they're doing LeBron a disservice. They need to get LeBron. This what I want. I want to see LeBron with one of the brilliant minds in coaching. I really do, man. Like, it's crazy that man had to have it.
It's too late for that. It's too late for that.
I got a question for y'all. So I know Lonzo twisted his ankle, sprained his ankle pretty bad, but after the trade didn't go through, Ball said, well, before it went through, he said LeBron had never win a championship without Lonzo. No, he said LeBron had never win a championship in LA without Lonzo on the court with him. So do y'all think that they are holding Lonzo out longer to kind of show like
I would. That ain't the only thing. He also said either Luke go or my son go.
Yeah, I'm with Luke going. I don't know why Luke is here. I just don't understand that equation, bro.
I mean, that's what I'm you see how people get caught up in numbers and all that? He sat on the bench with a good ass team while Steve Kerr was out, and the boys lit it up, and he got a job off of this. That's smart.
But them Warriors, and then Steve Kerr and Luke Walton got jobs off it. You know what I mean? Bring Mark Jackson. I don't like it.
Hey, that kind of ties into my question about Mr. Williamson about who holds out.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask that.
Who controls that? Okay, fellas. Question. Zion got hurt 2 weeks ago. It'll be Wednesday. 2 weeks ago, right?
Coach K came out
and said it was a mild sprain, right? Mild knee sprain, right?
He's a mild coach.
It's almost 2 weeks. So is it Coach K and the Duke training staff who are looking into his best interest, or is it Zion and his parents who are setting him up? Because a mild sprain should be a game or two. It's been 4 years and 5 years.
He's gonna be with the Spurs a whole lot longer than he can be with Coach K.
Not with that 280 pounds on it. He needs to make sure everything right.
And not just he's not just 280. He's the most explosive 280 we ever seen. So when if he got something that's tweaked and he go to putting that type power on it, he gonna tear the. If I pray this kid never. I pray he never gets injured, but if he ever has an injury, it's gonna be one of the worst injuries.
He need to trim some of that baby fat though.
So we're not gonna see Zion. So we're not gonna see Zion ever in a Duke uniform ever again. That's what you're saying.
No, we are. No, I think you will. I think you will in the tournament. You gonna see him in that tournament. The only time you gonna see him. He gonna play in the tournament.
You might see.
So, but he's not gonna play the last week of the ACC regular season or the ACC tournament.
No, he ain't coming.
No, why? Why?
I don't care.
Why?
I don't care about that. I'm just asking.
Well, hold on, wait a minute now. For money purposes, Duke's still gonna be a number 1 seed, regardless if he plays or not.
No,
we don't know that. Carolina might take that. We win the ACC tournament, we get that.
If they lose again, it might be over with.
They got
number 1 seed.
They're gonna be a number 1 seed.
In my opinion, number 1 seed and number 2 seeds always been the same to me.
It don't matter.
I agree with that. Number 1 and number 2 seed are the same exact team. The same thing.
North Carolina and Duke, we always end up in the East bracket anyway, so it'd be like home game. So that's how they.
Hey, North Carolina and Duke.
You both ain't gonna end up in the East this year, baby. So believe that, and we ain't gonna get on that.
Well, we already seen King in the hill with no Zion. We already seen who Coach K really is. You know what I'm saying? With all them damn drafts. Look, we draft 3 top 10 draft picks, man. We already seen what 3 top 5. Can't win the game.
JaVale Boyd can't shoot about 40 times a game. What are we talking about?
Hey, look, but I said that last week. I said RJ got a chance to become. He could have became the first pick in the draft.
If he It's even coming in.
Hell no. He dropping. He still gonna be taking number 2 and number 3.
I mean, okay. So I've heard people say that, but Barrett was still the number 1 recruit out of high school, even over.
That's nice.
Even over Zion. So in these past 2 weeks, I think it depends on what team, man. It depends on what team. If a team needs a shooting guard or a small forward or a power forward,
they ain't worrying about that shit.
Yeah, right.
Bullshit. I ain't going number 1. I ain't going number 1. I guarantee fucking did.
It depends on what team, bro.
Look, ain't no depends. I don't know why folks keep want to say, dude, a better player and this, that. Zion Williams is worth more to the organization than what Barrett is.
We're talking about.
He's gonna make your organization worth $500 million. Soon as he step on, soon as he drafted, your organization gonna be worth $500 million.
Can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask y'all a question? Sidebar. Was KD right about the LeBron James and the toxic environment?
Absolutely.
I don't
be getting them relationships.
Hey, Shake don't want to. Hey, Shake don't want to say yes at all when it comes to KD. Hey, like hell no.
I say yes.
And KD is a great point.
Hey, well, tell me this then.
KD
you brought KD up, tell me this. Do y'all feel like Kyrie Irving is like whining and shit right now? Like
he's regrettingly LeBron, yeah.
No, I'm saying he's been overly dramatic. He's been overly dramatic about the media right now, in my opinion. Like he's taking it way too far.
Man, Kyrie a press boy. He been hanging around KD. Man.
Hey, look, man. Some dudes don't understand the smoke that come with being in the spotlight, and Kyrie didn't know this would come a part of being in the spotlight. That smoke follow you. Like everything is on you, and that's why he appreciates LeBron that much more, because it takes a lot to be the star.
That man said, I would be so happy. I would not miss y'all. He said, I would not miss this about the game when I'm done. Like,
dude, check this out. The same thing that happened to Kyrie, the same thing that happened is going to happen to Zion and Barrett and Grant Hill. Like you, when you come from Duke, like for real. When you come from Duke, everybody thinks it's going to be all peaches and cream. Like, because when you're in college, ESPN loves you, and you're the darling of everything. Like, when you get to the league, these other players and other GMs and owners don't give a fuck about you. Like I really feel that Duke, like when you come from Duke, you feel like you are privileged. Like you are on that level.
You are privileged. This is different.
Come on, bro.
I got a Bron. I got a question.
Go ahead.
And this is Rock. I got a question, especially for you, Rock. You know, I know you're a LeBron guy, and you say LeBron is the greatest all-around player we've ever seen, right? He's an athlete, like fuck the boy, man.
Athlete because right now I think
no. Earlier you said LeBron James was the greatest all-around player we've ever seen, right or wrong?
Greatest athlete, but he is, man. Ronaldo. It's between him and Magic. But go ahead. It's between him and Magic.
Wait a minute. Look, Magic. I thought I heard you say he's the greatest all-around player. And a lot of people said that. But he's always. LeBron is that on one end of the floor. Now, when we honestly, when we watched that with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, we've also seen them lead by example on the opposite end of the floor.
You're right.
So with that being said, how can we put him in the greatest conversation with those guys? And he's only saying on one end.
Yeah, we talked about error, right? And error makes it hard to show you.
Let's take the error out. Let's take the error out. Is LeBron James?
I'm gonna tell you why you got to put error in, because you got they didn't even have as many possessions.
Put LeBron James on the 9.
Look, they didn't even have as many possessions back then. You used to see Jordan them game in 85 to 83 and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Games in 130 to 128.
Is he as competitive as those two?
Because the Bulls played that great of a defense.
Bulls had a great defensive team.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, Jordan.
Is he as competitive as the other two?
Jordan may have to guard no KDs, no all them type people that like it's dudes like Jordan didn't have people on their level. Even Kobe didn't have nobody on his level. LeBron got people that's on his level in the NBA.
But see, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, man.
Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant are competitive enough to go guard those guys. Though we've seen LeBron avoid those matches.
What guys doing?
Yeah, that's away from KD. The greatest taking a shot. We've seen LeBron avoid matchups, but we've seen key point times in stretch games, important games. Michael Jordan and for Kobe, where they say,
I disagree because we seen LeBron take on the best player of the other team when he had somebody else that could go down the score. Hold on. Let me finish. Y'all keep judging LeBron. Y'all keep judging LeBron based off team. That's all I want to know. Let me finish. Y'all keep judging LeBron's defense, even though I'm the first to say that he's been playing trash on defense, but y'all keep judging him based off these teams to where he has to show the scoring low. So because he has to show the scoring low, he's been taking off on defense. But when he played with Miami, when he first got to Miami, that man to go guard the best player from the other team and take him out of the game.
That was his prime. His Miami years was his prime.
Can I have that one? Can I have that one, please?
Yeah.
Go ahead. LeBron James played with some of the best guards who shot the passing lane and who could give help. They could help him recover, especially when they played the Chicago Bulls. I know the series that you referenced. At that point in time, nobody in the league could stay in front of Derrick Rose, and nobody could guard him one-on-one. But Dwayne Wade and Chalmers, those guys, they lived in the passing lane, and they were able to give help because who played with Derrick Rose on the wing that was a threat? Nobody. Luol Deng and Simmons and those guys were not a threat. And Thibodeau is an advantage for LeBron James also because Steve is a defensive coach. He ain't offensive minded.
That's my argument. That's my argument with the Jordan era. Like, who was really a threat that was more of a threat than Michael Jordan was? Nobody. So he's before his time. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and then they didn't have as many possessions. The ball was literally walked up to court, gave to a big man, down low, it was played from inside out.
Then Michael Jordan should be playing against
Okay, so we get you. Okay, LeBron, I'm going to go on this. LeBron's the great. LeBron's the greatest. All right, so when it came out to the finals, and it came down to KD hitting a fucking half-court three the year before, and LeBron getting away from that shit, he was like, I don't want to be on ESPN again. So the last year, the same shot, same spot. Katie looking down like him.
Hold on.
Hey, Rob.
You want to know why you wrong with that? You want to know why you wrong with that? See, y'all keep on failing to realize. Look on this man thing. The Warriors got 3 of the top 5 shooters of all time.
All right.
Right. And nobody just
stay on KD. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
If he stay on KD, nobody scores for the Cavs and they get beat by Pitt.
Hey, but who did he switch on to on that though, Rob? Do you know who Bron switched on to get not switch to KD?
Hey, please tell them. Hey, Rob, real quick question. At that point in time in the game, when KD was staring down the barrel at LeBron, what was the score? They won't get blown out. What was the score?
Yeah, it was a tight game. Matter of fact, you talking about the first one in Cleveland?
Hey, in both of them series, when KD hit a shot the year before and last year, LeBron was guarding, but he walked away.
Y'all killing me with that. Now y'all gonna make me disrespect KD. Y'all gonna make me disrespect KD. KD did that pussy ass shit. He got beat. He was up 3-1 and went to join the team that beat him. So hold on, check this out. What I'm saying is this. Okay, look. What I'm saying is, bruh, he couldn't shoulder the same argument y'all saying about LeBron. Why we not saying, hey man, this dude would have got some? That's like somebody getting in the fight. That's like you getting in the fight with a guy, right? And this is happening to me all the time coming up. You beat the guy up, then he come back with 2 or 3 of his brothers. You ain't finna beat all of them. You see what I'm saying? So they
Yeah, but you gotta take one of the brothers though. You gotta take one of the brothers.
How?
Hey Rob, you know you gonna fire off for the. You know you gonna fire off for the brother though that you know not like you gonna fire off on that big brother that KD is. You gonna fire off. You know that. You may take him out, but you gonna get him.
The way
what you gotta do in the fight is you found the one who they think is the leader, and all the rest of them, yeah, they'll tuck their tails if you found him and knock him out. Because the rest of them like, oh shit. But
and KD that dog.
Though,
KD that dog. That switch off though, and real talk, Rod, that switch off on last year's final was so weak that everybody and their mom was like, why Bron just switch off? So like the screen wasn't even a screen. It was just like a walkthrough. He just touched Bron a little bit.
You know
Bron was like, switch.
This is what I want to see happen. I really want to see 2 stars come to LA, right? If 2 stars come to LA and LeBron do anything if he do anything he has done within the last 2 years, and I'm talking about 2 stars that literally has put up 25 average, you know what I'm saying, on the offensive end. If LeBron defense continues to suck and not guard the KDs of the world, y'all gonna hear me rip them and take them down off Mount Forest, Rushmore, and all that. Because
that's my point. You can't say that if he has 2 stars. Michael Jordan had. That's what. Other than Michael.
The league today, you gotta have multiple stars.
No, how do you figure? Well,
what team do you see out there winning without multiple stars?
Detroit had multiple stars. The Lakers with Jordan. What do you mean? Hold on. Let me finish. Detroit had multiple stars. The Lakers had multiple stars. The Pistons had multiple stars.
He beat the Lakers in '91. The man got AIDS and everything by this time.
So when the Bulls won their first championship with Magic, James Worthy, Sam
Magic was coughing, and I don't even think James Worthy played in there.
Hey Rock, you tripping right now.
But
for
real though, nah, man, them boys won in their prime. I remember Dennis Rodman. Go ahead.
The Jordan rules were written from the Detroit Pistons when they were on the top of their game. The New York Knicks were on top of their game. So
that's the most overrated team in Jordan era.
Are you serious? They won back-to-back championships.
I won back-to-back what?
Get them, Rob. Get on them nigga box.
Bruh, hey, think about this when we was young, y'all. Did we not think Patrick Ewing was the oldest motherfucker ever? Y'all know he was only 31 years old with that bullshit?
Come on, bro. Come on. You tripping. At that time, Michael Jordan.
Patrick Ewing was the only star. Patrick Ewing was the only star that the Knicks had. Y'all think John Stockton was not John Stockton. John Stockton was going out there.
John Starks was a decent player.
I think Reggie Miller
90 seconds.
Yes, Reggie Miller was. But who else Reggie Miller have on this team? That's what I'm saying. Jordan played against a bunch of one-star teams.
Rick Smith is a...
Oh, my God. Y'all actually... man.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
Here we go.
Not only Rick Smith.
Here we go.
I can't remember his name right now. Hey, what's the shooter? The 3-point specialist that was on Indiana.
I would have said Mark Jackson. I would have brought
Reggie Miller?
No. Not Reggie Rose. No, way before. Reggie Miller was like a 2 or 3 year player.
You talking about Mullen or somebody?
Chuck Person. Chuck Person. Are you serious? This dude was in the top. You lying?
This man calling for Boo Boo into the room.
I told you somebody about to die. The crazy man coming.
Come on, Slim.
Hey, I understand. I understand the love. I understand the love for Jordan.
Who's the best Washington Wizards?
Hey, Rick Smith did kill Shaq though. Rick Smith did kill Shaq.
Thank you. Like, that's like y'all saying Bernard King is a fucking fluke. That's what y'all saying. Like,
how you just gonna assume we saying that? That's messed
who the
up.
best Washington Wizards? Jawan Howard.
Ain't nobody bring Bernard King.
Rick Smith is in the past 20 years. Rick Smith is a top 20 center in this time frame.
Oh my God!
Nah, bro.
What?
Maybe from the country he's from. Not
Rick Smith. Come on,
you had the White House down in Rick Smith.
Hey, the Pacers with Rick Smith, Reggie Miller, those teams were fucking legit. And y'all can laugh all you want to. Those teams were legit.
With that ass Mark Jackson, doing the little shimmy.
Oh my
just looking to get the ball off the Reggie Miller.
Now Mark Jackson wasn't a good point guard in the late 90s and early 2000s.
Now, listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Was Mark Jackson a scoring threat? Was you ever afraid that Mark Jackson
Nobody said he was a scorer. I said a point guard. Nobody, see, that's the difference. You don't have to be a fucking great scorer to be a factor to your squad
too good.
or your team.
Last I checked, Steph Curry dropped 50 on you
again. Now that narrative you bring in, we're not talking about Steph Curry in the past 6-7 years. And
what I'm telling you is, Jordan didn't have to shoulder the load of no matter where you run to, no matter where the ball goes, that it could be a potential three or a score. That's what you have to worry about in the NBA today.
I think Michael Jordan has the best 3-point percentage over his past 4 seasons.
You said what now?
Michael Jordan had one of the top 4 or 5 3-point percentages over his last 4 or 5 career seasons when it came to the playoffs.
He never shot the three.
I'm fine with that. See, y'all take it as if somebody is questioning Jordan.
No, that's bullshit. He wasn't a predominantly 3-point shooter, but he shot the three consistently. That's the different narrative.
I'm not questioning Michael Jordan, his abilities, his fucking dog, no none of that. My thing is, Michael Jordan did not have the same competition that LeBron James played against.
Michael Jordan has a deal, right? There are more guaranteed Hall of Famers in the 80s and 90s than there are right now in the 2000s.
So wait a minute, Rob. So basically what you're saying is that Mike ain't playing against no competition, that the guys he played against. Basically what you're saying is mumble rap better.
No. I didn't say that Mike didn't play against competition. I said Mike didn't play against the athletes. See, y'all get it twisted and say, it was tough. They played better defense. No, them niggas played football. That's man, Michael Jordan. I can literally
made it harder, right? I like that.
I can literally hold on, check this out. Now I'm gonna have to throw race in it. I'm gonna have to throw race in it now. You got footage of Michael Jordan playing against 5 white boys on one team in the NBA and on the court at the same time. You will never see this.
Hey, Hulk, can we hear that again?
Hey, Rock, so what you saying is Charles Barkley was an athlete?
I ain't never say this. So Charles Barkley one of the best athletes with the team.
You said Sean Kemp was an athlete?
One player
Clyde Drexler. You said Clyde Drexler was an athlete?
Clyde Drexler is so overrated. You talking about a dunker. Clyde Drexler ain't ever Zach LaVine. I take Zach LaVine over Clyde Drexler.
Penny Hardaway was an athlete?
Who?
Penny Hardaway. What he said.
I got.
Oh my God! Here we go. Of course, you know I ain't gonna say Penny Hardaway wasn't no athlete.
Oh my God!
Penny Hardaway.
I got Grant Hill was an athlete.
That is already you.
Allen Iverson was an athlete.
You see how y'all try to put words in somebody's mouth. One player per team, bro.
KD on the three.
Because it was a different. Because guys back then stayed when they didn't want to join up. They wanted to play against each other.
They were winning on their own. The only athlete right now who was standing
the Who's on.
They changed the narrative every time. When you say did Jordan have a KD? Did Jordan have a KD? The other little crispy little white boy on the way out, they say, no, Jordan then switch teams like they're like, don't change the narrative every time.
Snake,
Jordan
stop trolling, dog.
That's all we think.
Hey, check this out.
Type of marksmanship.
Check this out, man.
He seemed like he went to the finals every year. He didn't go to the finals every year.
Hey, we're gonna have to continue
So
this.
he's playing against somebody.
We have to wrap this up because the Who's are on right now. We have to wrap this up. We're gonna continue this.
Oh hell yeah! It's 7:05.
Yeah.
Oh my gracious.
We're playing Syracuse. I'm
Syracuse,
scared as hell.
Syracuse, bro.
I'm scared as hell because Syracuse got that tall avatars playing that zone.
Yeah.
Shot makers. Yeah. And we down there. So y'all give y'all shout outs, man, before we wrap the show up, man. We went an hour and 30 minutes and it was pure. I'm gonna chop this up in 3 different episodes. Cause JaVale got under my skin the first one, then JaVale got rocked. And LeBron JaVale was on the road today getting up on everybody's skin. And JaVale hooped with me this past weekend. So shout out to JaVale for driving down and that good running.
Hey, I love you. Hey Hawk, for real. We be down 5-3 right now. So hey,
what you say, Shake? Who got buckets?
You know what?
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Who got buckets?
We ain't gonna talk about
that. I'm gonna come up there and hoop with y'all.
Come on, man. We had like 30 people running 2 different courts back to back.
Somebody better call Ty Jerome.
Hey, I can actually hoop though. Like that was my thing back in the day.
I might have to come up then when I'm in VA one
Yeah,
time.
man, you got to come up, yo.
Hey, do that, man. Hey, I had fun though, man. For real, I told Hawk over the weekend, man. I'm a little nigga. I played wide receiver and DB in high school and college, man. And I've been 185 pounds for 15 years, man. And I just got in the weight room last week, and shit threw me off. When you go on the basketball court after you lift a couple pounds,
I'm in shape, bro. I don't got that power. So you let yourself get wide. So
JaVale, in other words, Shake said he coming to kill you, JaVale. That's what he's saying.
Okay, I hear you, Shake. Hey, Shake, you in Charlotte? Shake?
I'm in Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Hey, we had talked about it a couple days ago. We might come down there for the ACC tournament in a couple days. Watch that blue and orange, baby.
Yo, shut up.
Better hope they don't run up on that Carolina blue.
Hey, man, God damn. We was doing good.
Hey,
how you gonna end with UK slander?
They a homecoming game touchdown.
Damn. JaVale, calm down, dog. Calm down.
The Raptors don't say that. The Raptors don't say that.
Come on. We trying to sneak up on us, JaVale. We don't want no smoke like that.
Yeah. Hey, that's what we shut the hell up, Juice.
There we go.
Good night, fellas.
All right, man. That's my dog, JaVale. Who else want to send a shout out so we get up out of here?
Hey man, the usual shout outs, man. Shout out Able Insurance.
Shout out Able.
Rock JaVale, Shake and Bake. We gotta keep it going, man. It's the best podcast on the internet.
Let's get it.
If you ain't a part of it, you better be a part of it.
It's available on Anchor now with another platform, a new additional platform. So yeah, we getting it in.
Even with the curse.
Hey, that's why we went to Anchor because of JaVale and the curse. I got to put disclaimers on there now. Curse. JaVale say F everybody. F the skins too. This is Redskin people gonna get him for that. I got him. He don't even realize I got him to say F the Redskins.
The man said he don't want Antonio Brown. That was crazy.
That's that pride right there. That's pride.
Yeah, that's pride.
I'll be damn.
I love for us to get him. Can you imagine Antonio Brown opposite of Mark?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and hang up on Rock right now. He's talking about AB going to the Cowboys. We're really going to hang up now. We can't have that. Shake and Bake. I know you wanted with Cam.
Antonio Brown in his off-season workout, he works out with your boy Cam, and we
the new owner came from Pittsburgh and it went to the same college. You know, it's a connection there. You know, David Tepper. Matter of fact, when Cam just opened up his cigar lounge,
dropped them now.
Fellowship, you know, AB was there, you know, saying with the blonde mustache getting puff on, you know.
So that's where he got the blonde stuff from Cam.
From Carolina.
From Cam.
Hey, no.
All right, man, I'm gonna have to wrap this up, man, because the director in the background want to watch TV, and she done turned the TV up, so that means I got to go.
Hey,
so,
hey, real quick though, this might be for the next show though.
All right.
You know, T.O. be working out with the receivers, right?
Yep.
I would sign one of them guys, and I ain't lying to you. I'll take a shot. I'll bring T.O. out of retirement for a third receiver. Like, I really believe Duke can really help your team.
He can Herschel Walker can still play if he wants to.
Herschel Walker better stay out the UFC ring. And shout out to John Bones Jones for defending his belt. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. That's the Ball Hawk Show today. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. My boys brung that thunder like they always do. Until next time, man. You know the motto: good is the enemy of great. Be great in everything that you do. Ball Hawk Show, man. We ain't got no outro music today. We just out. We went overtime. Wifey in the background, trying to look at some Shark Tank and turn it up. So we out. Ball Hawk Show.
Thank you for using BlogTalk Radio. Goodbye.
Damn, executive.